Today on MOE'S Toy Room, we're going to unbox from McFarlane Toys in their DC Multiverse line. Here is the 1 per box version of the GOLD Hellbat from Batman. And it's coming up next. Hey everyone, welcome to another edition of MOE'S Toy Room, come from my room to yours. And today we're going to unbox and review from McFarlane Toys in their DC Multiverse line. Here is Batman Hellbat, the Gold Edition. This beauty is looking ever so sharp as he's kicking back behind his window of pain, locked in his plastic prison. This is a repaint of this beauty right here. This beauty, this beauty. This was the first. This is the repaint. The difference with this one is when we opened the McFarlane Toys box, there was 1 of this one, 2 of Batman Unmasked, and there were 3 of the new Walmart exclusive Batman that has like the goggles on it. But he was 1 in there. So I got real lucky and I found it. You could see that beautiful bottom font right there, looking really sharp. Turn it to the side, you see the Batman logo with that partial window of pain right there. Turn it around and right there you're gonna see something different. It's not artwork, it's the actual figure. A picture of the figure right there, looking really cool. With some of the figures you could purchase separately on the bottom right there. You could take a look. This beauty is for ages 12 and up, comes with 22 points of articulation and is nice. It's so nice that they had to play with this, man. I mean, they're playing with us, giving it 1 per box. You know how hard that's going to be to find one of those at Walmart? And I got lucky. You can see that side font right there. Introducing the GOLD Hellbat edition of Batman. This beauty is nice. So what happened was, folks, this is what happened. We went in for a late night this past Saturday night at our local Walmart. I wasn't expecting to do a toy hunt. And what happened was we went right before they were closing and they had all the pallets out. I saw the McFarlane box there and it was in the plastic. I just could not help myself. I am so sorry, folks, for doing a little bit of the cheating, but you know what? I would have never have got this beauty and been able to bring it to you guys here on MOE'S Toy Room. Had I not pulled back the stretch wrap and then pulled the box out and then I opened it in my cart and I just was amazed that there was only 1 of these in there. I thought it was going to be 3 and 3, like 3 of this one and 3 of the Batman Unmasked, but nope, it was 1 of this guy in there. So be on the lookout. They are hitting store shelves now, and it checked in at a beautiful 1997. There you go. All right, folks, so we're going to unbox this beauty, and we're going to be right back and review it. All right, folks, first off, we're going to do the tail of the tape. This bad boy is checking in roughly around to the head, from the foot to the head, around 7.5 inches. Comes out to, let's see here, 19 centimeters. All right. He brings a nice stand. You can see the DC logo is just sparkling on through there because the stand is a flat black. DC logo is more of a shinier. Right there. He brings that card I was telling you about. With the you can see it right there. This is unusual. I think this is one of the first ones they've done where it's just the action figure on the card. I don't know if McFarlane is going to continue doing this with some of the gold line, because I know he has some Spawn ones coming out too. So I'm curious. I'm curious how the stuff that he's going to do there at McFarlane Toys. But this is a first. Usually it's like an art print. All right, folks. What this guy brung in here was his wings. Okay. These wings right here, what they do is they fold back. You could fold them to hit that. Okay, you can see that. He stands pretty good roughly on his own once you get him going. And then they open and close. They rotate up and down however you want them. Okay. They have pegs in them like this. So that way in the back, in his back, he has the 2 holes, and that's where you mount it. Right there. So we're going to leave the wings off during this review. Actually, let me just put them on real quick because I want to do a side-by-side. All right. So here we have, let me get him up on his base. See if it makes much of a difference. I don't know. All right. Here we have the gold edition, and here we have the first edition. Let me see if I can move that back. Okay. I'll fold their wings in. You can see them more side by side. It's cool because when you fold their wings in, it makes that bat symbol like on their back, which is pretty unique. I mean, it takes some thinking to come up with something like that. But this guy was the first one, came out last year. I love this figure. I enjoyed reviewing it. I enjoyed buying it. It's just an awesome piece. I normally don't really geek out too much for the all silver, all gold stuff that any company does as a repaint. But when I saw this, I saw the color scheme, everything of it. I just had to have it. Yeah, I marked out. Sorry, folks. I did. All right, let me take his wings off. It's the exact same figure as the black one. Just repaint it. Give him a quick turn. Let everybody see how beautiful you are. All right, folks, so it is review time. You can see the scheme that they've given us all through this. They got the beautiful red going all through the gold. Super nice. Some parts of this gold are off gold to where it looks kind of wore a little. You can see it more on his trunks on his backside, all over his armor there. So they just didn't flat out just paint this thing gold. Okay, so it has its shaded areas, some brighter areas. It's a nice piece, just nice. I like the way that they etched it out with the red on his gauntlets, all through his chest. That just makes that whole Batman chest piece just pop out. All around his bat belt right there. He even has down the crease of his legs. He has those lines that are just all etched out. When you look at his back right there, above right here in his trapeze area, you can see that they have decked it all out with the red. And all through the creases, just all throughout the ab work, throughout the biceps, all the way down through his legs, they've decked out with the red lining that just looks nice. But most importantly, what I love the most is the head sculpt. I love the way that the red just pops right through the gold on the mask. I just love it. This figure is just nice all the way. I don't know if they had any plans to maybe give us some red tips on the front. On his fingers, maybe it would have represented like some blood or something on the fingertips, and maybe they just said no, we're gonna back away from that. We don't want him to look more like he would tear somebody into pieces with his bare hands. I don't know what was going on there, but overall this thing is nice. So it is review time, folks. Let's check this beauty out. Head goes down just yay much, really doesn't go up very much. Hits that Michael Myers side to side. Yes, he does. Obviously turns all the way around. Hits that Linda Blair. Okay. And then on his shoulder pieces right here, I noticed with the last one that what they do is they rotate like this to get them to move out of the way. So that way you could get that articulation. I was prepared for that one. The last one I did my all black one, I didn't know that you could pop these off. I'm not going to do it just in case of this one because this guy was one per case. So try and be as careful as I possibly can. You can see right inside of there, you can see that butterfly cup joint. Yes, this guy has a butterfly cup joint right up in there inside the shoulder. And it allows that shoulder to move up, down, forward and back. Has it on both shoulders. Super nice. Has the bicep swivel on these big old Arnold Schwarzenegger looking arms. Look at that. You can see it. Bicep swivel. Okay. Single joint right here up in the arm. On the elbow. Same as the other elbow. Does he have any swivel in the elbow or at the gauntlet? No, he does not. But these arms are just moving good, man. I mean, moving good. All right, let's check out his hands. Some of you are wondering, yeah, are those spikes, are these spikes hard or are they soft? Folks, these are very hard spikes. All the way. So please be careful with children. The gauntlets on his arm are more of a rubber, but the actual spikes are spikes. So if a child was to bite this off, that's why it is 12 and up, so please be careful. If a child was to bite this off, it's not going to be good. These are some mean spikes throughout the hands, very rough. Okay, so on his hands, you can see right there, he has really good movement. Almost feels like there's a ratchet in there, but I think it's just because it's just a new figure. Hands move all the way around. Same as the other hand. Has that same feel, that ratchet kind of, but it's probably not, just because it's a new figure. Right here below his Batman chest piece right here, he has swivel. Okay, and then he also should have swivel right here at the waist, and he does. This guy's articulate. Hits that ab crunch. Yeah, boy, working out. Olympia. Yeah, I could be the next Ronnie Coleman. Yeah, there you go. All right, Arnold Schwarzenegger. Yeah. All right. So anyway, he has the hip movement. Phil Heath. Yeah. Shout out to him too. All right. All right. K Green. I'll even put a Lou Ferrigno the Hulk. Yeah. Even though he didn't win the Olympia. Poor guy, runner up to Arnold. All right. But at least he got to play Hulk, right? He has that swivel in his hips. You can see it from the back. Okay, does he have any, well, he had movement in the hips. I'm sorry, folks, I said swivel. Does he have any swivel in the thigh? I'm not seeing it. Not feeling it. No swivel at the knee either. No swivel at the top of his boot area. All right, what he does have, though, is he has double jointed knees, believe it or not. So pin there, you can see it. And I'm not expecting it to go all out, but that's what you get. Same as the other. All right, but these are some big legs, man. This dude, you must work out. I think you work out. All right, same as the other leg. There you go. This one, actually, I got a lot more out of this one. Then you can see the knee pad just pops right off and just moves with it. Super nice feature. All right. How far can he hit that Anderson Silva kick? Because you guys know that I love Anderson Silva, and I do love Vitor Belfort too. I love the old UFC greats when Anderson knocked Vitor out with that straight kick. There it is. So I named that kick after him. And then obviously you have the Game of Death Bruce Lee kick. The one that he landed on Kareem Abdul-Jabbar. Bruce Lee is what, like way under 6 feet? And Kareem Abdul-Jabbar is well over 7 feet. And Bruce Lee just landed that kick. You can see it from either leg. All right, folks, legs go forward, backwards. Good movement all the way around. And then on his feet, is there a rocker? There's, you know, a lot of people will say there's a rocker tilt on this. I just think it's just the way that that ball joint is in there, the way it's set. So, but it can symbolize that. All right. Feet go down. Feet go up. Toe pop. Both toes. A lot of people don't care for the toe pop. I tend to like it, especially on a figure like this. It adds more dimension. You could even show if you were photoing where he's coming off his toes. If you wanted, like, as if he's going to, like, blast somebody with something. Like as if he's running off, right? But overall, folks, that's my review. Love it. Let me put his wings on. Check this out. Let's see here. All right. Super nice. And this is a beautiful gift, folks. If you're looking for a gift for any collector that collects DC, I'm sure this is going to be one that they're going to have a hard time finding. And if you see it, if you're in the store, do them the favor, folks. Pick it up for them. Hook them up, surprise them. Let them know that you're either a good friend or a good loved one looking out. And, you know, to sometimes you could catch a person in their worst day, and something like this just brings out the most out of them and just puts a smile on their face and lets them know that people love them, you know, just looking out. But anyway, folks, we're going to be right back. We're getting ready to wrap this up, and we're going to be back. All right, folks, so that'll do it from Moe's Toy Room to yours. If you have liked what you've seen, you have not yet subscribed to this channel, please do so and hit the subscribe button. Hit that bell for notifications so that way you know when the next video like this one hit. Also, you can follow us on Instagram at Moe's Toys. That's MOE'S, Moe's Toys up on Instagram. We are also on TikTok. We have a lot going on up on TikTok. You can follow us. It's Moe's Toy Room, so head to TikTok. You can catch us there at Moe's Toy Room. Also, we are coming to Twitch any day now. I got a feeling it might be this weekend. So start following today. It's one word, Moe's Toy Room. So head to Twitch, Moe's Toy Room. We're going to start doing some stuff up on there, some live streaming, baby. We're coming to Twitch very soon. So from Moe's Toy Room to yours, good night.